Well, back again. Matt Brierley and Aaron Davies. Got the last of the quarterfinals here with Rob Wharne taking on Dom Cooney. There's the third one that went on, Dylan Levy and Partob Singh. It's relatively early on, I suppose, at the minute.
It's 2-2 at the moment.
Yeah. We've got two out of the way already. Carl Sutton's through with a 9-7 win over Dave Fernandez, and as you saw earlier, Mick Hill is through with a 9-8 win in a cracking game against Adam Davis. But Dom Cooney's leading this one 1-0, I think.
Yeah, I think he's played a snooker first frame, and Rob's tried getting out of it and somehow found a Watford gap between all the yellows.
Yeah, it's one you wouldn't call that, isn't it, really? He's been a bit unfortunate there. And, I mean, Dom took him out without the two, but it always helps to have that two shots there, doesn't it? Oh, he's had a little result there as well, hasn't it? It looked like the white was going in, it just got a little flick off the red to stop it. Quite a nice break.
I think ideally you want to go reds, but not sure there's a very nice starter there.
Do you think you could thin that one into the middle? Would have thought the right middle?
Yeah, could do.
Yeah, use that yellow there as a bit of a cannon stopper.
I think it might be going into the red actually, in front of that. Oh,
that one.
Into the right middle?
Yeah, I was thinking the one into the right middle. And
I was thinking the one maybe into the left middle.
Yeah, there's a possibility there, yeah. Could do that, go into the red and then send the red into the yellows.
That might just be a safety shot.
Can't say I'm a big fan of that shot, to be honest, but you're giving Rob a chance that maybe he didn't need to.
Yeah, I think there's definitely one or two reds that did go there. I mean, Rob could even drop this in and play safety, but
that's disappointing one there for Rob. He won't be happy missing the ball like that. He's certainly not got to the quarterfinals by missing balls like that, that's for sure. Dom's having a nice little run at the minute, really, and he's semis of the tour last week, and he lost out there to Adam Davis, who won the tour.
Yeah.
And quarterfinals of the challenge event as well, so he's been playing well leading up to this.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good results in the Players Series as well, I think.
Yeah.
I think he beat Mark Boyle in the last one, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's a nice result. Quality player is Mark.
In the last 64 he beat Lee Kendall here in this earlier on today.
Yeah, always a tough game, obviously. Somebody's catching the camera there, it seems to be dancing around a little. That's a nice shot there from Dom. Played that very well there, and it's all up his back ball.
I'm not sure he can pop this one into the right corner though.
The idea that
just in the way.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think the yellow might just be in the way a little.
If not, it might just be better just to maybe roll that one over the pocket.
Very negative of you. I'm looking at potting that one over the pocket, potting the one over the right pocket, and then taking that one down the rail.
If he goes for the one over the left though, the ball he's got to pot over the right is not much positional from it, is there?
Yeah, I think you could. You get right on that rail, you know.
Oh yeah, I did. To be honest, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, and then you just don't know whether you'll be able to stump him. You just
still needs to play
rail.
A decent positional shot now though.
I think you just bounce it off the rail and leave himself on the one down there.
I think that's perfect. So he's left either that shot or the double.
Yeah, got options now, aren't there? It's good to see because it just shows he's playing confident, really, rather than looking at just sort of concern.
Never really even glimpsed at the safety shot, which I recommended. Just whatever he prefers now. Either he's going to have to knock a ball down the rail, or he doubles it now and lands on the other ball.
perfect.
He's left the angle where he only has to drop this down the rail now, and they tend to take it a lot easier when you drop it down the rail.
Yeah, I don't think he could have played that much better because he's not particularly hampered. You know, certainly not hampered by the yellow that's closest to him.
Yeah, it's just all about just dropping this in now.
Yeah, he's played it nice.
That's a nice shot. He's looking very confident there. It's good 2-0 up.
Yeah, probably a little disappointed. You know, he's been a little unfortunate with the one in the first frame. You know, not getting out of the snooker and finding a gap that you wouldn't expect. But then to miss the ball that he's missed in this frame.
I mean, even missing that ball, Dom's took out a good finish there.
He has. He's took out a top finish.
I think Rob would have thought he'd still be getting another shot in that frame.
Referee was just struggling a little there, so a little pause, but back on now.
Chance to see Rob's break. He normally hits the ball as well, but it's not seemed to open up, have it?
Yeah,
he's given a little look at the ref.
Little look.
Typical Rob there.
Yeah. To be honest, it didn't seem to explode, did they? I'm not convinced they were overly tight there.
Just a little bit fortunate that stops over the pocket. If it stops over the pocket, I mean, you could be in trouble, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's worked out quite nice for him, though.
He's landed really nice on this red, actually. You can just screw into the cluster in the middle.
I'm not disappointed with that to miss it. He just didn't cue it quite right there, did he? There was a definite chance of getting it right, but he kind of got to zip it right back, and he stunned it a little. he's looking at the one over the cornerback to try and get into the cluster there.
You can tell Dom's definitely looking to try and clear up all the time, isn't he, really? I'm not sure it's the best idea from here, but it's probably... Oh, it's just dropped in that.
Oh, it just drops. It's a nice shot, it was the right idea. It didn't drop, but he was just trying to play it right into the jaw to keep it up.
Yeah. The way he's looking, he might be able to cut this in the middle, come off the rail and go into the pack of reds there.
Yeah, bit of an all or nothing shot really, isn't there?
I think from here he's probably worth a go, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's not the worst result, that, is it?
It's not, because if the reds don't go, he's still got another chance to go into. And he's nudged that yellow out of the way. You know, I think if he gets the cannon here, you fancy him to land on a red. I think I'd be aiming to it, probably the black from here.
Yeah.
And the red higher up than the black would probably drift up the table.
You need to just catch it a bit fuller and a bit harder, if anything, really.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to hit the red at the top. You can pop this red, but he's struggling to get on the other one.
An effort going back across there.
50 seconds.
I mean, he's left him this red now. He's trying to come off the side rail and pot the red, but I don't think he had much choice other than to leave him there.
Yeah, but to be honest, I thought it could have been a bit harder so that
Maybe
that yellow would have
yellow.
bounced up and stopped this shot. I don't think that's his best shot, really, though.
Dom fancy his chance at knocking this in.
He's got
Yeah,
it.
he's got it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he left him a little more than he should have done there, Rob.
Oh, that's a brilliant pot.
Yeah, he's played that very well.
That's a good finish, that is. You can imagine Rob's not happy with that.
That's 3-0 to Dom Cooney.
Dom's obviously queuing well there, isn't he? I mean, it's not two nice pots in there.
Yeah, he's
especially
queuing
with
well,
the red.
and like I said before, he's looking for the finish all
Yeah,
the
he is.
time, isn't he? He's definitely playing confident.
I mean, I think this will be Dom's first quarter-final, isn't it, in the
Yeah,
in
I
the
think
Worlds.
it is his first quarter-final in the Worlds, yeah.
He's definitely not shying away from it. I think Rob's made... Has he made the final or the semis before?
Don't think he's made the final of it, so...
He's definitely made the semi-final.
Sure.
Definitely made the semis, yeah.
Yeah, I know he's had the final of some tours.
Yeah.
A couple of finals, I think, in the tours, but I don't think he's made the final of this.
I mean, Dom's like... I think it's like the past 2 or 3 years he's really come on, hasn't he? Because
Yeah.
I think he wasn't like well known in the pool world think last 2 or 3 years he's had some more decent results on tours and the getting in. I think he got in the England under 23 team a few years ago. He's stepped up nicely last few years. I remember playing Dom in. I played him in the under 23s World Championship. I think it was last 32.
Yeah.
And I think I was 3-all with him, and I think he dished off all 3 of his breaks, and I was thinking, am I ever going to get a chance to win this game?
Yeah. Yeah,
Finally, I just got
as well.
yeah.
At the end, those.
I finally got a couple more chances off his breaks, and I think I ended up beating him in decider in the end. But
yeah.
I mean,
the first
neither of us
to
deserved. It was first to 6. It was.
6, yeah.
Neither of us deserved to lose that. Got to be careful with this one and make sure he hits a cushion. I'm guessing that yellow's off the rail.
It's just called it for being off the rail.
Have you played Dom or Rob recently?
Yeah, I played Dom a couple of times and managed to just come out on top. Next time last time I played him might have been Players Series, I think.
Yeah.
And Rob, yes, I've played Rob a few times, probably about levels on games, but last time I played him was in the Players Series, and he beat me first round and then won the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing really well. Lucky in that. I think I played Rob and then he won the tournament, and then played Phil and he won the tournament. First round draws. Like, cheers. That's a bad miss from Rob. Another chance here for Dom.
To be honest, I think even if Rob did get that, it wasn't easy from there. He still had the bad yellow near Dom's 2 yellows there that you had to get out.
Yeah, he still had a bit of work to do there, didn't he?
I mean, Dom's still got a bit of work to do. I think if he lands on the yellow on the rail with a bit of an angle, he can pot it, come off the rail and nudge the red out of the way. That's what he's looking at now. He's just trying to get the right angle where it's a natural angle to flick the red out of the way. Just all about the pot now. The white will just flick into the red. Just flick the red first. Yeah, he's called it.
Surprised the referee.
It did look tight. I didn't think it went.
Yeah, it was definitely red first.
And to be honest, he'll be loving that he stopped over the pocket.
Yeah, I'd be happy that didn't quite get that one.
Still expect Rob to get these, but he has played a couple of careless shots on the early doors.
Yeah, but maybe that focus will be back now. Yeah, now that he's been given a bit of a lifeline in this room.
It's a little bit far that he wanted to be running behind these reds, but he might be running into them now. He might have to just stun towards the side rail. He didn't want to run into these. Oh, that's a nice flick though. 2 shots here, but he's sort of like he's only got 1, hasn't he? He's potless. Oh, it's definitely drifted over that.
Yeah, he didn't look happy. I mean, I thought he might have played it a little bit more confident, to be honest. You know, kind of either stunned or screwed it in a little bit. You know, you take away that chance of it rolling out, and like you said, you needed to get that ball in one idea to make this easy. But the way it's landed, he could still screw this down and get onto the black. You know, he's not out
I think
of it yet.
the red's just dropped on the rail, so
He
you
does.
really have to cue this well, I think,
Yeah.
to screw down.
It is on.
I think there's a bit of light coming through the curtains there, isn't there? It's actually a nice day in Blackpool, so there's a bit of light coming through. Yeah, I think there was this problem yesterday with the curtain. Rob plays a bit of snooker though, doesn't he? I mean, I think he's definitely capable of screwing this back down the table, queuing
He's
this
a regular century
Yeah.
rate player at snooker, isn't he? He's, yeah, he's definitely got the cue in to be able to get this and zip it back down. Oh,
it's
it's
just
just
a-
gone
yeah, it's just-
straight into that, hasn't it? That's,
just missed a pot by quite a bit.
yeah, I'd be disappointed with that one. And the ideal shot for Dom would have been able to play the plant down the rail, but he's not going to be able to do that now. So
Yeah, he can't do it.
whether he plays for a double on it instead, maybe. It doesn't look like he's got a great deal of angle there, does he? So he could plant it, run through a little bit, and play the double, and it'd naturally get down onto black.
I think he's left the double a little bit thinner than he liked. But I suppose if he misses it, the white's coming
The
back
white's-
across the table, and
Yeah, exactly.
it's tough for
Making
Rob to
things
get
difficult for Rob.
to get back to the black. He's got that. Yeah, it's a great shot. If he would have missed that though, he's knocking the black over, and
He went all out for it. Yeah. See, he's playing confident. You know, it'd been quite easy to just sort of drop that in and
Yeah.
leave a really tough white for Rob, but Don wasn't interested in that. It was all out
He's
for it.
making sure of the double. And he's just knocked
And
Rob's
that's-
red in as well.
Oh, wow, yeah. this is how you do it.
This is
Rob.
how confident he's playing. Rob had it over back pretty much near a minute ago.
He's definitely confident at the minute. He's done.
I'm assuming Rob had already left the arena when he'd knocked that in, to be honest.
You'd like to hope so. wouldn't you?
Yeah. You never know though, it might be a repeat of the last match, you know.
Yeah, I mean the last
Adam
match
going
was
5-0 up.
it was a bit of a crazy match, 5-0, and then before you know it, it's 8-5 down. And you think it's all over at 9-5, but nope, it's 8-all. It was a cracking match to watch.
Rob's more than capable of reeling off 3 or 4 frames in it on the trap. His breaks go his way.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's his game, isn't it? You know, clearing up, he doesn't really play much safety.
Yeah, he likes them to be open. He likes to go for it.
I think he just needs that. He just needs that frame or two to give him that bit of confidence back that he's missing at the moment.
Not wrong with that rack.
It's a nice break.
Split nice. He's got one down. fancy him for these, and to be honest, he needs to be getting them, really, doesn't he? You know, he just needs to get himself on the scoreboard.
I mean, you can't ask for much more than where the balls are now.
Yeah.
It's a key shot now, and I think he's got to get this one right. Looks good enough, yeah. I think if he just cannons into the yellow, he's going to leave pretty much perfect angle on the last red to run through for the black. Yeah, looks about perfect. It's all about whether he put the black down the rail now. Oh, he's put side on it. And he's just hampered him as well now. He's put a bit of right hand side on that, which I thought was a bit strange. Just the last red, I mean, the right hand side, I just didn't understand it. Obviously, it made the black a lot more missable than it should have been.
What is Dom's thinking here? You know, do you look to try and get two, or does he go all out attack? Because the angle he's looking at there, it's like he's going all out attack.
It's a bit adventurous for me, I think, but I think I'd be looking for a safety here.
Really, if he's looking at putting the line to the middle, coming around off two and knocking that out, or screwing this one. Yeah,
He's played it perfect, but I mean, things could have gone wrong there, couldn't they?
Yeah, but when you're playing well, you know, why not just keep it going, keep the momentum going, so... It's how he's got to this stage, he's just knocked it out even further there, which helps, definitely. It's a nice shot again.
Again, that was another confidence shot. I mean,
He didn't have to play it, really. Yeah, he could have left that for his last ball.
Could have done, yeah. It wasn't a tough ball to get on at all. To say it's his first quarter-final in the World Championship as well, he's really playing confidently, isn't he? He's nailing all the long pots.
Yeah.
He's going for his shots.
Good.
It's this ball down the rail now for 5-0. Repeat of the last game. That's very good, this is.
We have it 5-0. What I've noticed is he's not really dropping anything in, is he?
No,
you know,
he's
it's everything, whether it's down the rail or whatever, he's just firing the balls in. Even that last ball, you know, he could have just dropped it in black over the hole, but he said he just fires it in round off two. He's just playing very confident.
You can imagine Rob sat in his chair now, can't you? You know, It's probably not a smiley face.
I don't think he's got a smiley face on him at the minute, no. I think that's unlikely. Yeah, one of Rob's weaknesses can be just to lose his head a little when he's behind. So, you know, this will be a big test now. You know, he had Mick 5-0 down against Adam in the last one, and obviously Mick knows he's capable of pulling it back against anybody, and he kept his head about him and did it. So can Rob do the same? That's the question, really.
I mean, it was actually Adam that missed a couple of chances at 5-0, which let Mick back into it. And
exactly, I think you need that, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I think when you're so far behind, it's unlikely that you're just going to get all the chances. I think that you need them to slip up a little, but when you get your chances, you need to be on it, don't you? Mick was, and I think he's can Rob be now. Didn't quite catch those flush, and he just came off that top ball a little bit. Always split them nice, nothing down, and decent chance here for Rob.
it's one of them when you're 5-0 down, you're looking at all the balls that don't go rather than
everything just looks that bit more difficult.
You can see the way Rob's looking at it here. He's just spotting all the things that are tough about the finish rather than. It's a nice first shot. This opens everything up now.
Yeah, there doesn't look to be much difficult about this now, really, does there? This looks fairly dropping finish, really, now.
Be a little more angle than he wanted on this last ball.
Yeah, maybe
he has to flick into it. Not sure if it goes in the. No, it does go in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, would like to have been able to drop it in, but he's played it well.
Still a repeat of the Mick and Adam game.
Yeah, and it's just nice for Rob to get on the board, really, isn't it? You know, it's just that getting that first frame. It's can seem like a daunting task when you're constantly losing them there. I know we've seen a few turnarounds, haven't we? The Phil and Callum Singleton game. Phil Harris and Callum Singleton.
I think that was 5-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5-1. And turned around to, is it 8-6, 7-6, 8-6?
Yeah, 8-6, yeah.
I think Dom's from the same neck of the woods as Phil, actually.
Yeah, he's like the Peterborough area, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
somewhere around there. Cambridge, made for Phil.
You got
John
Luke,
Rose.
you got Luke Gilbert, who plays from that area as well. He's a good up-and-coming player.
Got a few good ones around there, didn't he?
He won the Under-18s World Championship last year. He just missed out to Sean Sharkey in the last 64 as well.
Yeah.
He was 7-4 up on it.
Lost 8-7.
Yeah.
fighting off there from Rob.
I mean, the ball's actually exploded a lot more than they have been doing.
Ended up with them all on the other side of the table, so yeah.
Still no ball though, other than the white. Not sure the exact score, but on the website it's saying Dylan Leary and Partab Singh's 4-all. But I think it might be, there might have been a couple more frames played than that.
He's doing well, his part, haven't he? Because, you know, like we said previously, Dylan, he's flying at the minute. He's not really making any mistakes, and yeah, Partab's he's doing well to hold him back. Ooh. Rare miss from Dom there. He's not really been missing much, has he? A little disappointed there. It was a good opportunity. I'm assuming that black goes in there, so I assume it's a big bag pass to yellow.
This is Rob's chance now to try and put his foot down on the match and try to make Dom, I think, realise that he's actually in the game.
Yeah.
You know, to win a frame where someone's missed a chance and then you take it. They're like the key frames, aren't they?
Nice first shot there as well. He had to put a lot of check side on that, and it was a very thin chip. Oh, why have they done that? It's almost like Nick in the last match when he was.
He's just looking at the cannon there, and he just took his eye off the pot.
Wondering about those two reds up at the top corner. Will Dom need to play a ball off them? Did he go? Can he plant them?
I think they plant. Play the plant. I think the ball's going to be running a bit loose. He might be playing to.
I think the way
might be playing to play it off.
I think the way he's played that, I think he should play the ball off it.
Yeah, looks straightforward the shot, I think. He actually that a little bit thinner than he meant to.
Yeah, it'll just made its way in, and because of that, he's also sent the red just a little bit further over.
He's got a bit of work to do now.
Yeah. Could be a lot tricky, this.
I mean, I don't know with the black as well, you know. I'm not sure the black goes is.
I think he must do, because otherwise surely he'd have gone yellows. You know, he's got the choice off the break, he had ball in hands. He's trying to go a little bit further there. Still looks like he can screw in behind. It's nicely played.
We'll soon find out whether it goes or not.
Yeah, like it just seems a strange choice if it doesn't go to pick reds. It's a little bit short of pace.
I'm guessing he's still got his pretty well.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's an actual
massive
big
pocket,
bag
is it?
as such.
Yeah, no, you see, he's just hit the rail.
Just a bit too early.
A third the way down on it, and it's not gonna. Rob's definitely gonna be pouncing on this now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a must-win from here now.
Pretty nice where they are for him, really, aren't they?
Just sort of ask the question, innit, of the opponent. Nearly went wrong.
It is. It's great start that really. Doing right up against that. Just dropping black now for 5-2 and come back still on. Don will be a little disappointed there. You know, he played such a good positional shot to get on that black. Really fancied him
He
getting
definitely went, didn't he? He just hit,
yeah,
hit the railway too early there. Does seem to be a problem with the racking the balls up. Definitely been a thing the last couple of days. The balls need to be really tight, otherwise they don't seem to be splitting how they should do. It didn't seem to explode as well, and chance for Rob now. It's a bit of work to do here, but be happy to be at the table. It's a strange miss from Rob again. Missed a few of these in this match. It's not really what you'd expect from Rob at all. That's a nice shot from Dom. Just got the one dodgy red now that he needs to get out. Assuming he can cut this red in now and just maybe flip the yellow. It's not a great shot. Just planted that a little bit full there. Wanted the red to come a bit further down the table. It's a nice shot, but I don't think he meant to flick that yellow on the way through there. You see, he put his hand up to rob. I think he thought he could screw straight down there, maybe cannon into the red. I'm assuming he's not reached that. Maybe might be able to get it with a touch of swerve the way he's looking at it. Yeah, it looks like a little touch of swerve here. It's not an easy shot at all. Rob will definitely feel he's back in this match now. If he takes these out, he's more than in the match. It's what he was looking for, really, to get back into it. literally following how the last match went as well. Adam went 5-0 up against Mick, and Mick pulled it straight back. And Rob's doing the same here as well. It's deja vu. I'm sure Rob will definitely be up for this now. It looked like his head went a little bit at 4-0, 5-0, but definitely be back on it now. Be nice to see whether Dom plays with the same confidence he's already played with as well.
Missed while I've been gone now.
Dom went for the finish again, didn't get it. Rob's knocked up again.
Yeah, he really is on the comeback now then, he's back at the table again.
He looks like he's got his head back into the game now.
Yeah, he's just been given that opening really, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Surely you can't go like the last one.
He's smashed it so far, hasn't it?
Still missing them though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Missing balls that you wouldn't expect from somebody who's as good a potter as Rob.
He actually did miss another one in the last frame as well.
I mean, it is a long day, to be fair, you know. I don't know which start he had. Would he have had the 11 o'clock start, I guess? Would have been bottom half of the draw.
Yeah, he would have been.
Yeah, 11 o'clock start. So
would have been game after game, I think. Well, yeah.
The top half of the draw would be a 9 o'clock start, and then you're constantly on it, really. You need to just give that a little bit more there, didn't you? A little bit more confident.
Yeah, he's got himself a tough shot now. If you can fancy the plant from here.
That one.
Rob's definitely going to be seeing the signs that he's more than back in this match. Because I mean, he's not been. I wouldn't say he's really been clinical with the frames he's got back.
No, he's not. Which is strange because I mean, like the first 5 frames, Dom was really on it.
He was
playing very well, but the last few frames, he's just thrown a few in. disappointed there. It seems to be in and out. A shot like that can make all the difference.
Again, I mean, he's missed, what would you say, 4 or 5 of them already?
It's actually landed quite nice as well, really. He doesn't have to break that one out that he was trying, because if you get onto
I mean,
it,
he's on the double now if he wanted to double this and cannon into the other yellow.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to. He just plays down onto that one, sort of maybe 9 inch a foot to the left of the black spot, as it were, and he's dead straight on the yellow, drop it into the middle and take that one down the rail.
I think with that shot he does need to land on that. I think he needs to be on it pretty straight.
Well, he does,
Otherwise
but
it's quite a tight pot.
Yeah, you'd fancy it, wouldn't you, really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect to be missing that. Certainly, if the balls go, I'd rather not break them out.
Yeah. Is just about a missable pot from there, isn't it?
Yeah, do you think he'll kind of stun it in and then take the one on the top right as his next ball, and then leave the one on the rail to the last?
I think he's going to have to drop it, I think.
Can still do it, take the one at the top right and then take the one on the rail last. He's not on it, he don't fancy it, so he's going for a relatively tough cut or a double. Which one he's going for? Tough cut. Just snuck it in there.
Just shows if you're playing at the soft pace down the rail, they do take.
Yeah, well, we were saying that earlier on, where they're taking them quite nice down the rails. So if you're playing well, you shouldn't really be missing them.
I think the black goes in the middle there. He's just like, he's been looking at it in the corner and he's not even realised. I think he's played for the middle there, he's just not coming off.
Well, that'll definitely help Dom out, because as confident as he looks going 5-0 up, he looks a little shaky since then, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, when someone pulls 3 back on you there, you're going to feel it a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah, but he got that fourth 1-1 frame in it, and it's a big difference. See how the score's looking on the other table. Dylan and Partab.
About 20 minutes ago it was 4-all.
That's 6-4 now to Dylan. Starting to pull away a little. Actually, with the closest game Dylan's had all day, that.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, even though he's had some tough games there, with Callum Singleton being his last one, and Ben Flack, he's had 8-2, 8-3, 8-2.
Wow. Talking about World Championship, that's some good scores, that is.
So you're not talking about easy games, are you? Beating Callum Singleton 8-2 and Ben Flack 8-3, and Ben Flack's really been on form as well.
Yeah.
Hasn't he,
Similar to when Sean Chipperfield won, I don't think he had a close game at all.
Yeah, nobody got near him, did they?
I think 8-4 was like the closest scoreline, or 8-5 or something like that.
Very good chance here for Dom to take a 7-3 lead.
Yeah.
Funny how quickly it can change, because just
Looked like
few
Dom was
minutes
struggling
ago,
to get another one on the board, and then once he does, it's like
they've been saying it was 5-4 and Rob back in the game,
yeah.
and all of a sudden one miss to the middle, and looks like Dom could be going 7-3 up.
It's a nice pot.
Just enough on that one.
Yeah.
Close.
I mean, if that had been 5-4, he'd have been behind that yellow, wouldn't
Yeah,
he?
exactly. Yeah, the landed touching on it, no shot. It's just shows how much of a difference it makes between getting these frames. He just seems to get that little bit of a run.
Yeah.
So we'll see what response Rob can have. 7-3 down. Now he's back in it. He's made a little bit of a comeback from his 5-0, but that little miss has cost him 2 frames. Now will he bounce back now?
I think for Rob to win from here, he's probably going to need Dom to maybe twitch a little bit at the finishing line. You'd expect him to maybe have to miss a couple of chances from here.
The way he starts, he's going 5-0 up, you'd say, well, he doesn't look like he's going to do that, but then he has thrown a few in since then, so it's not unthinkable for Dom to fall over a couple of times and just give Rob that opening.
And Rob might just think, it's over now and just loosen up a little bit, and he might start getting his shots.
Is that one of your teammates in the background there? Is that Shane Thompson?
Yeah, it is. He's been sat watching for a few hours, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done the left there. An early exit today, it was quite surprising really, because he's been playing well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Actually, thought it was Michael Van Gerwen at first. That's what we all say anyway, he looks like.
He's got a bit of a look there. Sure, he wouldn't mind being as good as Michael Van Gerwen.
Rob's got his girlfriend with him, and he's a little kid, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he's to the half, and the baby there.
Nice picture on Facebook on the, I think it was yesterday morning he put on with his kid.
Yeah.
His little kid's got a waistcoat as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I didn't see that. Nice crunch those, isn't they? Cracking break. I think he could maybe go reds, pop the one in into the middle and try and screw into that yellow to free up the other red. I don't know. He's just got that one tricky red, hasn't he?
You could drop this one in the left middle and maybe leave the one into the right middle to run off the rail. Maybe go into them.
Yeah. Let's try playing down onto it, but
I don't know. Did it go in? Could he plant that?
Whether he could have planned or maybe clipped off it to pop the red. I don't know. Problem is when you play shots like that, you've got very little margin for error with the angle that you're coming in from.
It's all or nothing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not sure whether when he's planting this, I think the other red's going to come away from the pocket. There's my dad in the background there, watching.
Yeah.
He actually didn't need the side on it, did he? He's coming around now, so.
You're glad he wasn't watching earlier on, he'd have been giving you some grief, wouldn't he? Been a harsh critic.
There's still a chance off this yellow, but.
Yeah, it's a tough shot, but it's about all he's got, really.
I mean, to be honest, Rob has played a bit of billiards. I think definitely see this shot. He's capable of getting this.
I think Rob's permanently playing all cue spots.
Yeah, he's every day, isn't he?
Yeah, there's not many who play it as much
Wasn't
as
far
Rob.
off.
He's left dominate his chance now. And that would be a big lead if Dom gets these and goes to 8-3, almost unassailable.
Just got the one ball in the rail here, and anything. It's all the only thing that can go wrong here.
Yeah, we couldn't be any better on it.
It's maybe a little bit hampered by a black, but should be okay.
He should be fine, man. Yep, he's took these out nice.
Yeah.
Very confident. There we have it, 8-3 to Dom Cooney.
Say it's first time he's been in this quarter final as well. He doesn't look like he's scared the winning line, does he?
Nope, that's all.
There's my dad in the background there. He's giving his, just folding his arms there. Bet he knows he's on the camera.
See how Dom's getting on. Active's pulled one back, 6-5. Having a bit of a battle there, aren't they?
Is that like they've not really been using them triangles, have they? You know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so the
Is it like the
other
older
style,
triangles,
the
and
older one, yeah.
I can never use them.
Yeah, they've been using the newer style ones, haven't they? That's all there.
It's just that in yellow that keeps popping out.
It is, I mean, personally, I wasn't really
Yeah,
involved with
I
that,
think
and
it's a
then
big
yellow,
issue,
you
is
know.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's more the free balls at the front of the problem. It's World Championship though, his Dom's taking no chances.
Yeah, you can't fault him really, you know. You want to make sure you got the best chance of getting the ball off the break, don't you? So. And he has, he's got a couple. And those reds don't look bad at all.
Just the one problem, but he's got plenty of balls to go into it.
Very easy chance of getting it out.
Just needs to get a nice angle onto the red into the right corner, and as long as it comes out nice, it should be straightforward from there. Oh, straight flat. Sprint into the winning line.
I think he might have to maybe play around the angles for the one that is kind of nearest now.
Yeah,
and take it into the
you
bottom
could
left.
either go for the pop now on that one, nearest middle of the table, or you could play around the angles. Like you
Yeah,
said.
it's funny, I mean, he could even, if he wanted to, he could have played around the angles now and got
Yeah.
straight on it.
No, he's played through.
played it very
He's
well.
played it nice, hasn't he? Just one more good shot. It should be into the semi-final next Thursday. Slightly overscrewed. It's might be a little trickier than you wanted. Not sure how much room he's got though to land on the black.
I wonder if the black just goes in the middle.
Yeah,
it does.
I couldn't tell how much room he had there, but he's obviously on that. He'd be buzzing with this, won't he?
Yeah, it's a superb performance. Yep, there it is, 9-3 to Dom Cooney. Through to the semi-finals of the World Championship next week, next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday. Is it Thursday night, is it?
Thursday at 11:30, I believe.
Oh,
the
is
first
it?
one is,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know what the second one is, but yeah, it was a good performance there from
Yeah,
Dom.
it was, yeah.
probably ruin a few
Yeah.
missed chances, really. You know,
Rob,
there were
he missed a
some
few balls that you'd not normally miss, would he? I don't know what it was, whether he was tired or a bit careless, I'm not sure. But
still a good performance getting through to the
Yeah.
quarter-final of the Worlds, but well done to them, Cooney, getting through to
Yeah,
the
brilliant.
semi-finals. That's all from us. Thanks a lot.